Yo, what's up guys, Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, we're going to be playing with the newest champion coming to Clash Royale soon. It's called Goblinstein. It's a 5 elixir cost champion with a 2 elixir cost ability. I personally haven't tried it out myself, so that's exactly what we're going to do in today's video. But let's first take a look at what it does. And it seems like it's a tanky unit. It kind of reminds me as like a Goblin giant, an Electro giant, and as you guys can see, the ability seems very strong. I'm not sure if it's really strong against high DPS units or high HP units, but against troops like minions and goblins, we just saw that the ability was able to take care of them very fast. But then in this clip, as you guys can see, the barbarians are able to DPS down the Goblinstein, and then the ability does pop. But when the goblin is not alive, it seems that the ability does take care of the troops, but it doesn't deal as much damage to the tower as we saw in the first preview. So I'm very excited to try out this deck. In today's video, we're gonna play multiple different meta decks which are strong at the moment, but then including this new champion in those decks. So let's see how we do. See you guys soon with game number 1. Okay, let's go guys, hopping into game number 1. This is gonna be the first time trying out the new Goblinstein champion coming to Clash Royale soon. I'm very excited to try it out, and honestly, I don't know what to think about it. Like, seeing the previews, it seems kind of decent in some situations, but remember, it's a 5 elixir cost card with a 2 elixir cost ability, which is a lot of elixir. And then in some situations, having to spend 7 elixir, I'm not sure if it's even worth it. I'm not sure if it's good. By the way, we're playing once again against Erbachi. He also helped me with the new evolution preview. Amazing content creator and an amazing player as well. Okay, looks like he does have some kind of psycho deck, maybe like a minor psycho deck. Looks like he does go with the ability, but yeah, look at that ability. Okay, the ability was able to, I mean, honestly, it didn't even do anything. Like, in that situation, I think the ability was pretty much useless. I guess I'm also gonna go ability here. Not sure if it's too late. I mean, for 2 elixir there, I guess I just didn't use it in the right, how do you say, like, moment, in the right situation. We are able to get the other thing behind the Goblinstein on the tower. I'm not even sure how to call it. It looks like he is using, I don't know if this is gonna be like a lockbait deck. Looks like one of the wall breakers is able to connect. Let's in the meantime wait a little bit and see whatever Erbachi is gonna do. But seems like he's running, is this gonna be lockbait or what is this? Okay, looks like he splits this time the Goblinstein, so that's interesting. You can actually split the how do you even call it, like the Goblinstein. And then what is the thing on the right side? It looks like kind of like a doctor. I don't know how to call it actually. Okay, let's go with minions here. Looks like the doctor is able to hit air troops, so that's also very good to know. And in the meantime, we're gonna go with a Goblinstein plus the doctor in the left side lane. I'm actually gonna use the ability defensively just to see what it does. Okay, looks like the ability there was able to clean up the goblins, was able to clean up the Goblinstein, but the goblin itself doesn't seem to have that much HP. Like, if you guys notice, the Goblinstein there against the Cannoneer was able to die very quickly. Looks like once again the wall breakers are gonna get on top of the tower, and then the doctor on the left side is able to get a little bit of damage. So man, I'm so confused. It's always fun playing with new cards, but it's also very confusing because you never know what they do, how to use them, etc. Okay, let's go with a Night Witch here to the left side lane. Let's go with a Goblinstein here as well, and I think I'm gonna try to make one really big push on the left side here with the Goblinstein. Let's go with the Evil Knight on the left side, or on the right side, and let's then go with a Graveyard on the left side tower. Okay, let's go with ability. I think the ability was a little bit too late. Let's go with a Snowball here as soon as possible to defend those wall breakers. Looks like in the meantime the Graveyard is able to get a decent amount of damage, but honestly, I don't know, man. Like, I'm so far not really convinced by this new champion. I guess I'm also, of course, new to it. Like, I don't know how to use it, but so far it seems kind of mid, I guess. Okay, let's go with arrows here on defense. Let's have, I guess, the knight ready going into the right side lane. And let's then once again go with the Goblinstein. But I'm actually going to do the same play Erbachi just did. I'm going to try and split both of them. Okay, but yeah, as you guys can see, the Goblinstein there not able to get a lot of value. Let's go with a Bomber here in the meantime. I'm going to go with a Night Witch behind our Goblinstein on the left side. And I think we should be able to have a really big push coming at him sometime soon. Let's go with minions here. Let's then go with a Snowball. Ooh, the Snowball's actually going to activate the King Tower. Nice. But yeah, let's go with an ability. Let's see what even happens here in the ability. But the ability just like, I mean, it just throws like a shockwave to the Goblinstein itself. But in that situation, it didn't even deal any damage to the tower. It didn't even deal any damage to any troops around it. Man, I'm kind of confused. We are able to secure the first victory. See you guys soon with game number 2. Okay guys, for game number 2, I have this Mortar minor spam deck ready, but instead of the Skeleton King, I'm gonna use the new champion Goblinstein. As I said before, honestly, I don't know what to think about this card. I honestly don't even know after playing with it how it works. Like, do you guys kind of understand how it works after seeing that game number 1? Because personally, I'm kind of lost still. I guess we will find out later. Let's see what Erbachi is gonna be using. We're gonna try it out, as I said before, in this Mortar minor deck. So let's go with a Goblin game here to defend the Knight. Let's wait a little bit to see whatever Erbach is gonna do. And what deck is he gonna be running? Okay, looks like he does have the look. I'm gonna cycle, I guess, some bets here to start cycling towards the evolution bets. And then potential miner to the tower if he doesn't drop anything. Looks like he goes with a little prince. I'm actually gonna go miner here just to, yeah, tank for those bets. And then force out maybe like an ice spirit, electro spirit. That's also really good. So it looks like this time he is not using the Goblinstein because, of course, Little Prince is a champion. You can only use one champion. So it's going to be interesting to see what deck he's going to be running. I'm actually going to cycle Goblinstein like this, like he did before. And I don't know, is it worth it to split both of them? Or is it actually, yeah, way better to always have like the little guy, the small fella, behind the Goblinstein? I guess we will, yeah, just find out later. Test different things, test different interactions. Oh, nice. Tesla prediction by him. Let's in the meantime go with bets here. And I kind of want to wait and see whatever he's going to do. I'm going to go with ability here towards the left side lane. And we are able to get a decent amount of damage. Okay, I don't know, man. Like, how does it even work? We got a decent amount of damage on the tower. Decent amount of damage against the knight as well. I personally, as I said before, don't even know how it exactly works. Let's go with spear goblins here as well. We are able to take care of the little prince very easily. Okay, and I think he's kind of low on elixir, right? I don't think he has that much elixir right now. Unless I'm... Okay, he does have the evil Tesla available. I thought that he would not have the Tesla evolution available. But still pretty good situation. I think these evil bets with a miner tanking should be able to be very annoying for him. Nice, okay, miner is able to look onto the tower. Little prince should actually go down because I think the evil bets do have enough HP. Okay, almost take down the what's it called, the little prince. And let's in the meantime go with a cannon card here. Is he gonna pop ability or is he just gonna leave it like that? Looks like he's gonna leave it like that. And now I want to try the Goblinstein plus a cannon card combination. Okay, looks like he does go with a rocket man. I knew that he was gonna potentially go for something. That's why I was like holding on onto the Goblinstein. Let's in the meantime go with it. Let's then go with a Mortar. And I'm gonna pop the ability here as soon as possible. And let's see what happens, guys. Okay, the ability here is able to deal, okay, pretty decent amount of damage to left side tower. Wait, what? That's actually a good amount of damage. I don't know how much damage it deal to the left side tower there, but it dealt, I think, like over 400 damage if I'm not wrong. And I must admit that we did get a really good matchup here against this minor rocket deck, but still, I think we played it pretty well. Not really sure if the Goblinstein itself helped out so much, but I guess, yeah, it's definitely an interesting champion. I personally don't know what to think about it. I guess we were just gonna have to try it out multiple times in today's video with different meta decks, as I said before. So see you guys soon with the next match. Okay, let's go, guys. So we get to game number 3, and I'm gonna try it out in this quick cycle Magic Archer Drill NATO deck instead of the Goblin Demolisher. Normally this deck always runs Goblin Demolisher. In this match we're gonna try it out with the Goblinstein. So let's see what happens. Looks like he is running recruits. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. I guess I'm gonna go Magic Archer like this with the goal to make sure that we kill the bomber as well. As soon as the bomber goes down, I'm gonna go with skeletons, and I'm gonna go, I guess, with the Goblinstein on defense. But is it even worth it to use it on defense? Okay, let's use it on defense, and let's pop the ability here just to see what happens. I guess the ability in this situation should be able to deal... Yeah, does it... Okay. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, it's such a strange interaction. I guess it was worth it there. Like, the ability was definitely necessary, because without the ability, I'm telling you guys, the Goblinstein would have just ended up dying. And then the doctor itself can also pop the ability once again, I guess. Okay, in this situation, it's not worth it. It's gonna die to the E-Spirit. It is able to get one shot on the left side tower, but it doesn't deal that much damage. Like, it's a decent amount of damage, but it's not like a crazy amount of damage, I guess. Okay, let's cycle a Tesla here defensively. I think against these type of matchups where we do not have a big spell, we definitely need to be very careful when using Goblin Drill offensively. Try to always make sure that we have enough elixir for defense. So let's go with a Magic Archer here. Looks like he is gonna go for the recruits, and I kind of want to go with a Goblinstein here in the middle, plus an ability, just to see kind of what happens here. Okay, let's go with ability right now. Looks like we are able to get a decent amount of damage on the troops there, and he does. Okay, I mean, in that situation, like defensively, I guess it's pretty good. He even says well played. Let's give him the thanks. And then yeah, I don't really know, man. Like, I'm, as I said before, really confused right now on how to kind of use it. I guess I kind of understand more. The more troops there's close to the Goblinstein, I guess the more worth it is to use the ability. Like, if it's just one troop, like maybe a knight, maybe it's not worth it. But if there's multiple troops, like for example now we just saw against recruits, then I guess it could be more worth it. Okay, let's go with a... Ooh, I kind of forgot about the evil bomber. That evil bomber is gonna get so much damage, guys. Let's go with a knight here as soon as possible. Flying machine is gonna get a decent amount of damage as well. Goblinstein in the meantime is also getting a good amount of damage. The good thing for us is that we're gonna have a counter push in the left side lane. Let's go with a Goblinstein. We have double knight, we have a Goblin Drill here ready as well, and I do have a Magic Archer as well. Okay, let's go with a NATO to pull everything towards the Goblinstein, and then I'm gonna go with ability, and I think that's a very good situation to use it with. So I guess with Tornado, exactly, with Tornado, it's actually really good. As you guys can see, Tornado plus Goblinstein might be like one of the, yeah, go-to combinations. I guess without the Tornado, it's still a pretty good card, but I think with the Tornado, it's definitely like, yeah, much better. So let's go with a Knight here. Let's see what he's gonna do. Looks like he does go with a set of Royal Hawks. Let's go with a Tesla here up high. And I guess I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Okay, we do have to watch out with this Goblinstein, by the way. Let's go with Skeletons. Let's go with a Goblinstein of our own. Royal Hawks on the right side are not too, yeah, scary. And let's go with a lock here. Okay, please tell me that those Royal Hawks are not gonna take the tower. Man, it's gonna get close, but I think that might take tower. Please don't take the tower. Okay, looks like, yeah, looks like they are gonna take the tower. I guess I should have used the Tornado on defense. I thought that we were able to DPS it down. I don't know, like, it's definitely an interesting and fun card, but it's kind of situational. Okay guys, before hopping into game number 4, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this new Goblinstein, about this new champion. In my opinion, it's very, yeah, situational. As I just said at the end of the video, in my opinion, with Tornado, we just saw it against that Recruits deck. It can be very strong, but remember guys, it's very, yeah, expensive to do that combination. Think about the cost of the champion, which is 5 elixir. Think about the Tornado, which is 3 elixir, and the ability is 2 elixir. So that's just to do that combination, it's a total of 10 elixir. Like, you're not gonna be able to do that always in any situation. So I guess it's, yeah, as I said before, very, very situational. And of course, Goblinstein is a tanky unit. So troops like P.E.K.K.A, which are currently very strong in the meta, should also be able to do very well against the Goblinstein. So let's go with the P.E.K.K.A here against it right away. Looks like he is, ooh, looks like he's using, is this gonna be Splash Yard? Actually, with Tornado, yeah, I just said it before as well. We saw it in game number 1. It's definitely one of the best cards, best combinations in the game. Let's go with a Ram Rider here. I'm pretty sure that he's out of elixir right now, so this Ram Rider should be able to get a lot of value. Let's go with a Rage Spell here as well, just to make sure the Ram Rider gets as much damage as possible, and we do force out another Ice Wizard. So yeah, pretty good push there. He does get the King Tower activated, which of course is gonna be, I guess, kind of annoying for us, but we should be able to yeah, hold on to the towers pretty good so far. So let's just take the Ice Wizard damage. I was thinking about going with E-Spirit, but why did I decide not to go with the E-Spirit? Because I think that he's gonna have the Graveyard, and of course Graveyard, in my opinion, is not, or a Graveyard, in my opinion, is very necessary to keep the Electro Spirit. So let's see what he's gonna do next. I think I'm gonna have the Evil Wizard ready here to combine it with the Goblinstein, and let's see what he's gonna drop next. So the Evil Wizard here should be able to start DPSing down quite a bit on the Goblinstein. Should I go with ability here? I guess when it's closer to the tower, I'm gonna pop ability now, just to see how much damage it deals to the tower. Let's see, okay. I mean, I think there, because the Doctor on the left side lane ended up dying, it didn't do like the full ability. I think if we got a full ability down in that situation, we probably would have been able to get, yeah, a lot more damage. Looks like he does go with the Electro Dragon Evolution, by the way. If you guys haven't seen any Electro Dragon Evolution gameplay, make sure to check out the video I uploaded 2 days ago. And let's, in the meantime, just leave it like that. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with Void Spell here. Let's go with a Void Spell like this. Let's wait a little bit, and let's go with the E-Spirit here as well. Okay, please tell me that the Electro Giant, or the Electro Dragon, excuse me, does end up dying. Looks like the Evil P.E.K.K.A is able to take care of the Goblinstein. Let's, in the meantime, go with a Wizard. And I'm gonna go with my own Goblinstein here to tank for the Evil P.E.K.K.A, plus a Ram Rider. Okay, this push is looking kind of crazy, guys. Let's go with a Void Spell here as well. I'm gonna, I think, rage up everything here. Goblinstein is still tanking. Ram Rider is still alive as well. Evil P.E.K.K.A is still alive. And man, look at that push. How are you supposed to defend something like that? Loki, that was a really, really strong push, really good push by us, and that is gonna get another victory for us. So far in today's video, definitely really nice matches. I'm not sure how strong or how game-changing the Goblinstein has been, but in some situations it's definitely very interesting, and I guess it has some potential. We arrived to the last match of today's video. Let's see what we can get going with this Lockbait deck with the Goblinstein. I think in Lockbait it should be pretty interesting, because of course the Goblinstein can be split, and then the Doctor, the Goblin behind it, what's it called, can go into one lane, and then the tank itself can go into the other lane, especially with the evil Goblin Barrel. I think that should be, yeah, very interesting actually. Okay, let's in the meantime see what we're gonna be facing. Let's go with a Princess here. In the meantime, let's go with Dark Goblin, and we do not have the cannon in cycle, so I guess I'm gonna have to go with a last second cannon to distract the Hawk and take care of the Firecracker as well. Does he have lock? That will be a pretty good lock. Yeah, it is gonna be lock indeed, so that's gonna be an amazing lock by him. And looks like we're facing, yeah, Quick Cycle, Hawk Rider, and then I guess with the Goblinstein, or does he not have the Goblinstein this time? Let's go with the Ice Spirit, let's go with Goblin Barrel towards the left side. Let's see if we can get some chip damage, knowing that the lock is out of cycle. Looks like the Goblins are able to get a decent amount of damage, so that's great for us. And then in the meantime, I guess I'm gonna prepare the Princess, and I'm gonna go with the Dark Goblin here to start DPSing down this, yeah, Goblinstein. Okay, so far, pretty rough matchup, I would say. After seeing Firecracker, we do not have a single, what's it called? Wow, so much damage. Like in those situations, it deals so much damage to the towers. I guess whenever you get the Goblinstein to the tower, you should always try to use the ability, because yeah, it's definitely worth it. Let's in the meantime go with a Goblinstein. Let's then go with Suspicious Bush. And I think I'm gonna go with a Goblin Barrel like this and pop the ability soon. Okay, let's go with ability now and let's see what happens, guys. Okay, so he does go with a lock on the right side. In the meantime, the Goblinstein plus the Goblins on the left side are able to get so much damage. Wow, there was a lot of damage actually. And I guess I'm gonna go with should I go Cannon here? I guess, yeah, I'm just gonna go Cannon, even though he probably does have the Earthquake. We still should be able to afterwards potentially get the King Tower activated. But I don't think actually we don't even need to, because we have the Cannon here. Yeah, we can just let the Firecracker die. We have the Cannon here because of course it one-shots it. And then we can go with the Ice Spear plus Goblin Gang there on defense. And it should be able to defend pretty much perfectly. Okay, he does go with ability. Ability is able to take care of the Goblin Gang, is able to get one shot on the left side tower. But so far, overall situation was definitely, or is definitely really good. And that is actually what I was talking about before. In my opinion, the Goblinstein in those situations definitely has potential, because it can act like a tank, but it's also very good against any troop they use to be able to defend your troops. Or yeah, how do you even say that? Okay, let's go with a Golden Barrel here towards the left side. Let's wait a little bit to see whatever he's gonna do. I guess I'm gonna go with my Dart Goblin. And we do have to be careful because he might go with a... Okay, he goes with an ability. He goes with a Firecracker. Let's go with Goblin Gang up high. And I'm gonna go with my own ability here, trying to take care of the Firecracker. But yeah, it's out of range. Exactly. In those situations, it's, I guess, not worth to go with the ability, or was it able to... Wait, how did we kill the Firecracker? Was it the ability from the... Goblinstein? Man, I don't even know. I'm so lost. In today's video, I'm sorry guys if many interactions, of course, are new to me. I feel like in many situations, I'm very, very lost. But I guess it's normal because, of course, trying out a new card, it's always kind of, how do you say, like kind of strange, kind of scary. Wait, what? Where did my Goblin Gang go? Oh my god, did you guys see that? My Goblin Gang just disappeared. Goblinstein is able to connect to the left tower. Man, this is so close, but are we able to get the W? Okay, we need to pressure. I'm gonna go Goblin Barrel right side. Let's see if the Dart Goblin is able to connect. Looks like he does go with his Ice Spirit. Let's go with a Princess here in the meantime. He goes with a lock. Wait, what? What was that lock? Was it? Okay. I don't even know what happened. Man, that was such a strange end. But anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. Let's give him a good game. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this new champion. I think it definitely has potential if you know how to and when to use the ability. That ability can get a crazy amount of value on many different troops. Like, for example, we just saw the Goblin Gang disappear completely in 1 second. But in other situations, I guess you should not be using the ability. I guess it's just a matter of practice, trying to get used to the champion, trying to get used to the ability. And then once people learn and kind of master how to use this new card, I think it's gonna be pretty strong and it could definitely have a spot in the new meta. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about it. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I will see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.